Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Into this video we will be talking about how to start a brand. Now, what's a brand? A brand is simply the name of a product or a service, the brand slogan, the color, the logo of the product or service that identify a product and then differentiate it from other products and services in the competitive markets. Okay, so just like we all know, LG has the brand slogan of life is good, right? So wherever you see life is good, you simply know it's attached to an LG product. So we're going to see how to start a brand. What are the things you need before you start a brand? What are those things you have to check out for before you start a brand? So we want to see them. First, you have to develop a product that caters for the needs and provides solutions to people's problem. That means that whatever product you are about to launch into the market, it should be able to provide solution to people's problem, right? Now, what do I mean? For instance, you want to launch into the market a product for first time mothers, okay, to help them after winning their children, okay, you want to help them to be fit again. Now, what do? You have to identify, oh, this product, this is going to be my target audience, and these are for women that are done nursing children and they want to get back to track, they want to get their bodies back again. Okay, so what do? You say, okay, this provides solution to this problem of um, low self-esteem. A lot of women struggle with low self-esteem after nursing their babies due to the body changes of pregnancy and nursing breastfeeding the baby, right? So you say, oh, this product can cater for this problem, can solve the problem. Two, you will need to develop a trustworthy character. You will need to be trustworthy. Your brand needs to be trusted enough that when people pay huge money, whatever amount of money into your brand's account, that their money is safe in the sense that their products will be delivered without stories. It will be delivered quickly. So, three, you will need to develop an irresistible offer. What do we mean by irresistible offer? If you're launching out into the market for the first time as a brand, you realize that you are not the only brand catering to people's needs in whatever target audience you have decided to map out. For instance, let's still use the target audience of first time moms who are done with breastfeeding. Okay, for instance, this first time moms, a first time mom, and she has a lot of brands out there. She's confused on which one to pick. And of course, you come up with an irresistible offer. It could be, if she buys a certain amount of products, she's going to have a free delivery, or she's going to have a free item. It could be an item that will enable her to get back on track. It could be an item for an item she will need even after nursing her baby, that could be helpful to the child, which could be within 0 to 2 years, right? So you have to develop an irresistible offer. It will be in the form of free deliveries, freebies, pricing strategy. Okay, so you just have to develop an irresistible offer. Number four, know your target audience. Before you send out a product into the market, you should be able to tell who would need this product. Who am I looking to buy this product? What are their needs, right? You won't just send out a product into the market without saying, oh, I have a category of people I'm looking at to buy this product. So who are your target audience? Are they women? Are they men? Are they children? Okay, you look at the target audience. Is this product meant to cater for the needs of women? Is it meant to cater for the needs of men? Is it meant to cater for the needs of girls, young ladies, or old women, or old men? Okay, so you're going to be looking at your target audience. Could this target audience afford my product or my service? You won't just send out a market, you won't just send out a product into the market without considering your target audience. You have to consider your target audience. Who are they? What problem could this help them solve? For instance, if you want to push out a car accessory product, you would not just push out the product and say, oh, it's you're going to have this target audience of both men and women, because men can afford to buy car accessories, and as well as women who, who have their own money can afford to buy car accessories, right? So when you're pushing out such products into the market, you should be looking at who are my target audience. Can they afford it? Are they just, you know, people who can afford so thing? Let's take a practical example. Now, when palm oil was coming into the market, they did their market analysis, all right? They did their SWOT analysis, um, and then realized that for them to beat their competitors, they need to understand their target audience. And they realized that, and they decided to go down to the grassroots, and they produced a product that would take care of the grassroots, that was affordable, that people at the grassroots, people at the middle class could afford it, people at the grassroots could actually afford it. That is what you should be considering before you launch out a product into the market, be it an online space, be it into the main market. Okay, so you should be looking at that as well. In today's world of technology, any business that hasn't brought its presence to the online space has a long way to go. So you have to develop a strong online presence. There are so many social media platforms out there you could use to market your product and your services. There are a whole lot of people in today's world where we have the world in our smartphone. Okay, you have the world now in your smartphone, and so people have decided to take on launching their businesses on social media platforms, from Facebook to Instagram to uh, LinkedIn to Twitter to YouTube. So these are social media, to TikTok. These are social media platforms you can develop your strong online presence, push out your products there and talk about it, right? So you need to develop a strong online presence. Do not joke with it, because the world is now in our palm. Okay, you have to deliver products and services that exceed customers' expectation. For instance, edible product, be it a service rendered, you have to seek for quality product. Just ensure that whatever product you're launching out into the market is of high quality. Once people realize that you serve or you have strictly quality product that can stand the test of time, for those that might be going into car accessories, gadgets, electronics, I mean products that can stand the test of time, not fake products or products of low quality. Once they know your brand stands for quality or nothing, or your brand stands for luxury or nothing. I mean, you've already carved out your own audience, your own market for yourself. Oh, therefore, when somebody calls your brand name, they associate it with luxury or nothing, or they associate it with quality or nothing. So it has to exceed the expectation of customers. When they say, okay, I want to buy this, when their goods items arrive and they use it, they'll be super excited that it exceeded the expectation of quality. It's superb. there you have a loyal customer that will stick to your brand. Okay, marketing strategies. I mean, the moment you have a brand, you have a product or a service, you are either you have out there in the market, okay, or a service that you render, you need to keep talking about it. You need to push it out there. Keep talking about your product. Let's take for instance, I will still go back to Power Oil. When they launched into the market, they have this very strong marketing strategy, right? The marketing strategy was very tight and on point. They were always talking about Power Oil on every media, everywhere you could see Power Oil on the billboards. If you don't have money yet for billboard ads, okay, you can just stick to other marketing strategies. I will be talking about that in my next video. So I will talk about a whole lot of marketing strategy in my next video, but just know that when you start a brand, you have to consider marketing strategies. You need to talk about your product, you need to talk about your brand, so people will know what you stand for, what you deliver, what your product does. If you stop talking about your product, people will stop remembering you. That's just the truth. The moment you drop in your marketing strategy for your brand or your product, people stop remembering you. You have to be in the faces of your customers or your clients always. Remember that the world we have now is in our palms. The world we have now is in the phones, right? So you just have to keep being in the face of your customers or your clients. Okay, the next point we're going to be looking at competitors. Please don't get me wrong. Okay, remember that for every product launched and put out there in the market, that the market is already competitive for any product. Even if you are just starting, even if you just even if you just launched out a product that is very unique and that just solves a particular, a unique problem, right? You seem to be the only one maybe in the market that is solving that problem. Remember that other people will be looking at, oh, I think I have a passion for this, to provide solution to so problem, okay? And people will be coming up to compete with you, okay? And this is why branding is important. It differentiates you from your competitors, right? So now in this regards, when you are starting up a brand, you have to consider your competitors in the sense that you're going to look out for them and find out what are they not doing right. It could be that they are not there 24/7 to attend to customers' inquiries. They are not there to attend to customers' complaints. They don't deliver quick service, right? They don't do quick deliveries. So these are things you have to be looking at. What is going to make me stand out from my competitors? That's what you should be looking at. And you're going to be using where your competitors are making lapses to strike into the market. Or let's take a practical experience. Now, when you come to King's Oil and Power Oil, when Power Oil started, they realized that King's Oil just felt comfortable because they were the king of the market at that time. But I mean, these people went out for shameless marketing. They kept talking about their product. They kept talking, even when they know people now get to know their product. They kept putting out their faces out there to people that, oh, I'm still here. You patronize me. Okay, they kept reminding customers about their product. They didn't just say, okay, we are the king of the market as at this time. We already have premium customers, and we know that, So the moment you're always, what's my competitor not doing right? Some people just like, I want to patronize you. We have someone that is there to handle it. Okay, handle their inquiries, from their inquiries to seeing their requests and pushing out their products. In few days time, they picked up their item, they feel so excited, oh, it could be so quick. But they look at this other brand, or this brand, before they will answer you into 2-3 days, before the what do you want, they are very sluggish in their order procession, of products from customers. You see, so when people make these observations, they make a switch. They make a switch. Oh, I like it quick, fast, and without hassles. My product is here, and say, oh, because of that, they stick to the brand. So if you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Stay with me. I will be talking about best strategies to grow your brand in my next video. Stay with me, stay tuned, and watch the next video. Bye for now. See you in my next video.